Okie dokie, guys. It's been, like I said, 6 months since we saw HyRool's account. So we do have HyRool. A lot of things has probably changed. All right, 6 months is a long time. It's enough for the account to go from nothing to good, right? Like, you know, let's just look at everything here real quick with the storage first. Of course, EXP star jelly's looking nice. A lot of stacked up. Skill powder is looking good as well, of course. And we are lacking a little bit on the defender or defense, and as well as the magic, because of course we had Wallberry as well as Clouded Cream come out. Just the regular stuff, all the other stuff looking pretty good. Nice and stacked. Looking at it, wow, that's honestly speaking, resource wise, I will have to say hers is better than mine. To be honest, like, I hoard basic resources and it's definitely not the best. So let's see. I mean, look at that. Wow, like literally I have none of these. I have none of these. I have none of these. Like, my bakery is like low, and all of these are low for me too. Wow, hers is yeah. I need to learn from this. Yeah. Since the updates were required a lot of, you know, resources and wishes and things like that, I've been, you know, using all of my resources because, you know, I do it last minute. So it's like I don't have resources. I do have a lot of the basic resources, like I have over 2,000 of the sugars and things like that, but like, you know, the other advanced ones, like I don't have any of them. Like milk, wow, she has 400.
But I'm liking cot.
I have like what, less than 100 every time, and I use it all always. And then these, I've been using a lot of the smithy ones because of the technologies. And then right here, these ones, jams, I'm running out of jams too. Wow, carpentry, I don't have any carpentry, man. See, some things, you know, some people are better than you at, and honestly, kingdom management is definitely not one of my strong parts. And of course, yeah, you guys already saw the 35 million gold or coins. I don't have even 10 million. I always use my coins, so I'm running out of it. Wow, but like, look at this. Like, all these resources are way, management wise, way better than mine. I mean, like, she has her train going every single time. Like, my train has stopped a little bit, like here and there. Okay, but you know, I don't know how it's gonna be for me personally. I mean, she always does her daily wishes as well, and then, you know, her cookie houses seems like they're all up to level now. So she's all caught up to me on the cookie mansions and the houses that, you know, we are supposed to build and everything. And, you know, she has her castle at level 12 as well. So definitely, like, you know, it's way better than it used to be 6 months ago. And personally speaking, I'll have to say, like I said, the kingdom management part, better than me. I don't know what to say. Like, the resources wise, like, she's on top of it and everything. But now let's see if we can find anything that is going to be a little lacking, you know what I'm saying? But Soda Island looking really good. Super close to where I am too now already. I am one row further than you, so I have this row that I have to do. But man, look at that. Look at that. What do I do? What do I nitpick here? Trying to find something that I can nitpick at. Maybe the technology, right? Maybe laboratory technology stuff. I mean, basic stuffs are good. Smithy, definitely use your resources for the smithy. Smithy is good. I mean, but the thing is, her kingdom management part already is so good, right? So I think, right, it's better for her to focus on the cookie side right now, because her management part is already good. Definitely research efficiency is something that she can level up. The faster production is also something that she can level up and increase, so that it is going to be a bit better and faster for her. Storage is not a problem for her right now because she has a lot of spaces that she's still, you know, able to use. So the only thing that I would say right now from the kingdom side is going to be the faster production of EXP, star jellies, and then the research, right? Everything else is like, you know, it's okay. You know, you can use them or not, it wouldn't really matter unless like, you know, you're really lacking resources, which she is not, right? And yeah, her lavatory is all leveled up, but the thing is right here, this is the thing that she's lacking, right? King Cookie side is lacking. So level 1, I mean, I do recommend that you guys do level it up to at least level 1 if you guys have it, but you know, you can see that it's very low level, like none of them are really high up there, like not even 5. So definitely going to be better to focus on these. The good thing she is focusing on topping cheaper upgrades, because you know, the coin that you need for topping upgrades can be a lot, so you know, upgrading that is going to be good. Attack is at least level 8, but you know, focusing on some of the cookies that everyone uses, like charge cookie, and then looking at like magic, you know, for right now, defense is really good too. Support's really good because everyone uses support here and there, like for all the teams, right? Whether it be you know, for arena where you use like, you know, parfait or pomegranate right now, or for the story mode content and things like that, you know, support is always a good one to do. I would say charge and defense are always good too, but you know, depending on who you use, right, it's gonna be better. But definitely cookie side she can work on. But let's look at the speed up. So speed up, like you guys asked, she has a ton saved up, guys. Look, you guys thought she hasn't saved it up? Nah, she saved it up, which means that she can use it on something like this, right? Well, 1 hour and 39 minutes if she wants to do it, because she has plenty of coins, she has plenty of resources, she can use the speed up, and you know, she can just speed up her process in the research.
I only use it for daily wishes.
She uses it for daily wishes, which I do too right now. But I've used actually a ton of mine. I used to have over 1,000 of these, but I've used a lot of mine on technologies recently, like to upgrade from level 9 to 10s and things like that. So you know, I would say, you know, spending some of the speed ups is not a bad idea. Okay, she is not completely free to play anymore because I spent $100 on her account, so she's not completely free to play, but she's never spent real money on resources. Only on the gacha. So we only spent $100 on the gacha.
And it wasn't even the best gacha.
I mean, we got Sea Fairy. I don't know. We got Sea Fairy, so I say that's a good gacha. All right. But let's look at her cookie now. So I know she's still lacking a little bit on the topping side. And then let's look at the toppings here. 3% cooldown. If it was gonna be like this, then might as well just get rid of these soap chocolate. There's no reason to put that. There's no cooldown substats on it, all of these. I can tell. But damage resist is 23.8%. That's not bad. Cotton's okay too. That's something you can use. Of course, you can go with 5 of the Swift chocolate as well. Yeah, but I mean, she knows what to spend on. She doesn't pull for every banner. She hasn't. I mean, like, look, you can clearly see that there are some cookies that she has like no stars for, low stars for, and things like that. I think right now 14-20. Are you on 20 right now? Oh yeah,
Stuck on
21. Okay. So definitely gonna be a hard one here because, like I said, the damage resist on these two right here is just too low. And let's see clotted cream real quick. You might actually just be able to use clotted cream here instead of that. And then instead of caramel arrow. Caramel arrow honestly is not that great if you do not have the whatchamacallit, the enchanted robe. So it's probably just better to use something like this. Of course, the only bad thing here, like I said, will be the fact that Dark Cacao doesn't really have a great damage resist. You can use a triple healer comp because Cotton is kind of like almost a DPS, so it definitely works out if you do want to use a triple healer comp. But I mean, I feel like this will work. But like, look, you can clearly see that Dark Cacao is taking so much damage. She's gonna die off here. Look, boom, dead. And he comes back. But like, you know, the injury on top of, you know, all of that, having a very low damage resist on your frontline tank is definitely just gonna cause your cookies to die off. Look at that, right? And on top of that, you know, her bonds are definitely not all maxed out. Her cookies are, of course, not promoted all the way, and I would say probably, you know, this is gonna be a harder one to do before she gets like a good damage resist on Dark Cacao, because Dark Cacao needs to survive. Without the frontline tank surviving, she's probably not gonna be able to clear this. Maybe you can even just use Hollow-berry in here as well, and then put in Pure Vanilla in here as well, just so that you have 2 double tank, and then you have a good healer on the side. Something she can try. Maybe I'll try to progress the story for her in a later time, but definitely something that she can work on is going to be topping. And of course, let's look at the topping pieces that she has. 4,000. I mean, that's plenty. Let's see all the epic toppings that she has, that pretty much that we kind of use without. So she has ton of raspberry, ton of swift chocolate, ton of almonds that she could be upgrading. So with the amount of coins that she has, amount of topping pieces she has, she should be doing that, I would say. This is definitely something that she should be doing, especially if she wants to progress throughout the arena as well as the world exploration. Solid almond is gonna have to go. You know, taking some of them out from your other cookies to put it into Dark Cacao or even Hollow-berry is definitely going to be a good one, right? So, world exploration, she honestly, like this too, guys. If you're sitting at 2,000, right? If you're sitting at 2,000, something you should be doing is going to something like 8-29. Okay, 8-29. Just use some of these, or if you know, and then just do 30 a day, right? 30 a day is gonna literally allow you to farm EXP star jellies, topping pieces, toppings, epic toppings, which is gonna be, you know, the solid almond as well as serum raspberry, and then on top of that, you're gonna be able to just get some, you know, skill powders and things like that. Okay, so make sure to don't sit at 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I don't know. Some people said like they have some insane amount of EXP stamina jelly. So use your stamina jelly. Okay, use them. Don't sit at 2,000. It's such a waste. The only way to farm these is gonna be through events, through the Kingdom Arena shop, and then sometimes they show up in your balloon expedition, and I believe you might be able to buy them from the Rainbow Shell Gallery. I could be wrong. I don't really buy stuff except for the relic there, so those are a couple of the options. But yeah, I mean, you should not be wasting your time jumpers every single time, guys. They are for something like, I would say, Alliance, Cookie Alliance. If you guys have reached the highest level that you guys can go to, that's probably the place where you want to spend it, because, you know, you don't want to wait 15-20 minutes doing that. And then the only other one is when you want to farm, when you're farming your resources, like, you know, toppings, like I said, for example, 8-29, you know, you just use 30 a day, and then you're just, yeah, you're good. You don't need to do more. You basically finished all of the daily missions that you need to do. But let's look at our arena team. Good arena team, decent team, but I would rather use Wildberry here instead of Caramel Earl, because you don't have Enchanted Robe. She just doesn't maximize her damage output without a Enchanted Robe. So definitely Enchanted Robe is going to be better here. And then this one also, rather than using someone like Caramel Earl here, might as well use Cotton, Parfait, or even Clotted Cream here. So Caramel Earl, honestly, like, I would say her real damage comes from the usage of Enchanted Robe, which she is not doing. So she's going to be attacking super slow. She's not going to be doing damage because her damage is all on that stack. All right, so for those who are wondering if your teams are not good enough or your Caramel Earl is not doing enough damage, that's because, you know, you don't have the Enchanted Robe maybe, or a higher level Enchanted Robe to give off that extra attack speed buff. Cookie Alliance, so, you know, so this is what I'm saying, like, you might as well just use it here, right? It's just better, right? It's just better to use it here, because, yeah, like, for me, I'm sitting at around Master 5 right now. I always put it at auto in the beginning and I just farm it. But like I'm not gonna be sitting there watching the thing for, I don't know, for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, right? So might as well use the time jumper here. It does cost 5, but it does save time, so I would just say that, right? And pretty much besides that, I guess the dragon is the only thing that I'll say. And she's still using the vampire. I mean, you can still use vampire, it doesn't matter. She doesn't have the cooldown for cotton to do the dragon strat that I use, so probably she's just doing it manually, I'm guessing. And then she just uses cotton in the beginning, uses dark choco, and then eclair, dark choco, and then the slingshot with these two. She's doing decent. I mean, they're in top 1% in Holleberry server. Just by the way, guys, if you guys are still wondering what server this is Holleberry server, and she's in top 1%. So I mean, that's good. You're getting 5,000 crystals every week. I mean, no complaints there, right? And then you know, doing these, make sure to do these. Make sure always to do these and farm the resources that you can go and get from the Tower of Sea Chaos. No, don't be sitting, all right? Don't be sitting at around the max, right? I would say right now everything is good for her. Her management of the kingdom is just far superior than mine, to be honest. Okay, to be honest. And I'll have to say, like, the only thing that she has to work on, which is gonna come through time, to be honest, for everybody, is gonna be topping, right? Even for me right now, topping is gonna be the hardest thing and the most important thing. And I know that people are saying that there may be legendaries and ancient toppings coming out. Who knows, all right? But I don't think it's gonna come out anytime soon as of now. There's just so many things that Cookie Run Kingdom needs to add if they are planning to do that, because, you know, like a lot of people already know, topping pieces are hard to farm, and it's hard to get. And if they do add that legendary and ancient, man, I don't know what they're gonna do, right? But right now, I want to say everything is good once again, except make sure to focus on the toppings, okay? Use your stamina jelly, because that's a ridiculous amount of 2,862. And yeah, I mean, pretty much, right? I don't think there's too much that I can I can nitpick here. I mean, in the beginning there were so many things that I can nitpick, but now it's just like, you know, there's not much for me to say. So there you guys go. Second review of my now not girlfriend but fiance's account that we reviewed way back 6 months ago. And I know a couple of you guys have asked me to do this, so now here we go. The video is out, the review is out, and I have to say it's a good one. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of her account.